Well, good morning from a very wet Wales. Even though it's springtime and the forecast was for dry conditions this morning, I seem to have brought the rain with me again, and not only the rain but the mist. I can't actually see more than about 20 feet in any direction. My location is the Mawddach estuary, one of my favourites. You've probably seen me shoot here before if you've seen any of my vlogs, but I've never seen it like this. I can't actually see it, so I am keeping my fingers crossed for a bit of a lift in the weather. It's about half an hour off sunrise, which I don't think is going to happen, but I am an optimist, so something may break through and I may get some good shots. Now, it would be nice to think the weather would clear and I'd get those long shots down the estuary, which are my favourites, but being realistic, I don't think it is. So you have to have a plan B. I mean, I've driven a couple of hours to get here and I don't want to just go back with nothing. It's been a long journey and I made a lot of effort, so I'm going to shoot these rocks you can see behind me here. I've seen these before and I made a note of them mentally to shoot them if the weather was bad, because the mist adds more atmosphere to it and I'm actually sheltered from the rain as well. Now, camera-wise, I'm shooting with a digital Nikon. It's a full-frame camera. The reason is it's going to be very dark in the mornings. I do struggle sometimes with film. I can't see what my results are going to be like. Compositions are hard with the ground glass on the Bronica. So I brought this camera along with a film Nikon, which I may shoot some black and white film in later. Now, the weather's refusing to clear, stubbornly, as it does very often in these parts of the world. But never mind, I'm going to head back up onto the top, I think. It is going to be misty, but you know, if it just cleared a little bit and I got some mountains maybe poking through the mist, it would make a superb black and white image. And as I say, I've come a long way and I'm going to get something out of this. The woods are looking nice though, I'll be honest. I'm enjoying this little woodland. Only taken a couple of shots so far. Not sure how they'll turn out, but I've got another hour or so and I'm going to make the most of it. Well, I've come back down off the tops again, far too misty. Probably got about 30 feet visibility now, so although it's improved slightly, there's absolutely nothing to see. So I'm back down in these beautiful woods at the base of the Panorama Walk, and I've walked around for about 25 minutes, half an hour, just snapping away. A few things have caught my eye. I may go back and shoot them now, because I'm absolutely determined I'm not going to come back from this trip empty-handed. Well, it's about time, but I've found something I really like in these woods. The mist is just amazing. It's just giving that sense of depth. It puts a sort of 3D effect into the image, where your foreground is more vibrant, a bit more saturated, and the background is soft and a bit more ethereal. Now, I have the image you can see behind me set up with a 70mm focal length, so a short telephoto. That crops out the tree canopy and some of the distracting foreground detail. It lets your eye go through the trees into the soft background. Now, this image alone has made my trip worthwhile, and I'm very, very pleased. So there we go, just a couple of images. I do hope they turn out as well as they look on the back of the viewfinder. And it's been surprising this morning. I never expected it would be like this, but when it did turn out to be misty and foggy, I had a plan B. As I said earlier, you need an option when the weather turns against you. And ideally, if you can get a location like this where there are the big grand views and also some intimate woodlands which suit this type of weather, then you're onto a winner. Because I've spent a couple of hours driving here, maybe an hour or so shooting, and I've got a couple of hours drive back, and it's a lot of effort to put in, so I'm really pleased I've got something. I do hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you again on the next trip, hopefully.